Welcome back, everyone. My name is Majenta, and I'm thrilled to be announcing the 2021 Supplyframe Design Lab Hackaday Prize. This is our chance to reset the clock, reframe the challenge, to hack the future. Rethink the way we communicate through technology, design solutions for remote collaboration, create hardware that solves problems and invites the next generation of engineers, build electronic companions or robots for everything from support to functional assistance, or chase the wild card and pursue your own idea. Reimagine, refresh, rebuild. This is the Hackaday Prize, brought to you by Supplyframe and Digi-Key Electronics. Be sure to stay tuned for updates. There's so many ways to engage, both online and in person. So gather your team, nominate your mentors, and get hacking.
Hello and welcome to the 2021 Hackaday Prize Award Ceremony. It's so nice to have you with us today. My name is Mike Szczys. I'm Editor-in-Chief of Hackaday.
My name is Majenta Strongheart. I'm Head of Design and Partnerships at Supplyframe's Design Lab. And I've been helping run the Hackaday Prize for the last couple of years, and it's been such an honor to be able to see all the amazing projects that come out of this initiative each year. This year, as you all know, of course, we asked you to rethink, refresh, and rebuild, and you all did that and so much more, and we're so excited to dive into these projects and announce our awardees very shortly. This is the second year that we've been entirely remote and virtual, and I just want to say that I really appreciate that. I don't feel we lost any momentum in the last 2 years, even with everything going on in the world. It's really just powerful to see our community still come together and continue to push the boundaries of open source hardware through the entries to the Hackaday Prize. So thank you all, and thank you to our broader Hackaday community, of course, and everyone joining us, tuning in right now. We're also excited to announce that we'll be having a Where Are They Now video series coming out shortly about some of the past Hackaday Prize winners, so you can see where their projects have evolved to since their grand prize winnings and their design lab residency. So keep an eye out for that. If you're tuning in, you already know our Hackaday YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe so that you can get those notifications and check out all that awesome content when it comes out.
We'd like to take a moment to thank our exclusive distributor partner, Digi-Key. Digi-Key really believes in the vision of the Hackaday Prize and has been with us as a major sponsor since the very beginning, and we're so thankful for that. We're lucky today to have with us someone from Digi-Key. I'd like to introduce Kevin Walseth to say a few words.
Hey, Mike, thanks for the introduction. It's great to be here. It's great to see everybody's faces. I think the Hackaday Prize is absolutely incredible. You know, there are so many reasons why we as Digi-Key are so supportive of the Hackaday Prize. You know, the prize is always about building a better tomorrow, creating a future where technology and the world go forward hand in hand. Digi-Key's here to be a part of that. We want to be a part of that. We want to fuel that innovation, because I don't see it slowing down anytime. Pandemic and everything, there's been no issues with innovation going further and further and further. Open source hardware is also something that Digi-Key is built on. Our founder was a hobbyist, maker, engineer, and that happens to be our customer base. So as tomorrow's innovation continues to shift between platforms, hardware, software, any or all of those, we're here to support it every step of the way. And we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for everybody on this call having such amazing inspiration and projects. And I wish the best of luck to each and every one of you, and great work to everybody. And thank you to the Hackaday team for allowing Digi-Key to be a part of this.
Thank you so much, Kevin. We so appreciate your support and Digi-Key's support, of course, and we're really excited to get to our awardees shortly. So next we have, we want to give a moment of appreciation for all of our finalists. Of course, we're only giving out 5 awards today, but there's been some incredible entries across the whole year. And we were so excited to be able to support these finalists with an additional, $500 to continue prototyping and developing all the way up to the finals. So we have a top 50 that you're able to view on hackaday.io. If you search for Hackaday Prize 2021, you can see all these amazing projects, click through them, see what people contributed. And of course, also on that page, you can see all of the entrants. Over 500 people entered this year, and we really appreciate just how much enthusiasm came from the community, and we know all of the work that goes into all of these projects. So we just want to give a virtual round of applause for everyone that submitted this year and for our top 50 finalists that we're featuring here. I think we can give a little round of applause, even though we won't turn everyone's sound on here. But big virtual round of applause to our broader community and to these finalists. Thank you everyone who entered this year. And I'm gonna admit we have a new judge joining us as well really quick.
One of the real problems that you have when you say, hey, go out and invent something new and do something incredible is how do you look at that? How do you find people that look at that project and know how to judge it on its technical merit? And so we have been so lucky to have a wonderful slate of expert judges come on and share their skill and share their time this year to take a look through and come down to the final decisions tonight. I am also happy to say that if you look close at these slides of judges, you will see more than just one past grand prize winner from the Hackaday Prize. Thank you to all of the judges for coming in and helping with this. I think it's a really important thing, and we understand that you all have very busy lives, and it's appreciated that you've done this. Thank you.
And on that note, we also want to give a shout out to our awesome mentors. This is the third year we've done the mentorship program where we're able to provide one-on-one mentor sessions to our entrants. And thanks to these individuals for dedicating their time and expertise to this initiative. And again, it's really awesome always to see, as Mike said, past winners being involved as judges, being involved as mentors, and just continuing that cycle of support and community, which is really what Hackaday IO and the Hackaday Prize is all about. So thank you to all of our collaborators who have contributed to this year and past years. It really means a lot. And I know that it means a lot to the entrants who are able to not feel like they're alone in this prototyping and documenting phases that we all know can be incredibly challenging. So we love the support from all of our community members and especially our mentors and judges. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into our awards, sort of the moment we've all been waiting for, right? So first up, we have our 5th place award and winner of $3,000. I'm so excited to have this creator getting to be awarded this prize. Their project is very near and dear to my own heart. It's something that we are focusing on the design lab this past year and into next year. We're creating our own tools to try to address this challenge. But before I give too much away, I want us to hear more from the judges.
The reason why this stands out for me and why I think it is so critically important, it's almost impossible to overstate just how important this project is because it, as far as I can see, it appears to be an actual viable solution to the reuse of plastics. And having some kind of a system for reusing plastic without great expense, without a separate expense, not having to buy some extra thing that you don't already have in order to make use of the plastic, but instead making it something that is actually just, built in, it's a part of the machine. We're starting from that point. I think it's absolutely just fantastic. And as somebody who has, the other thing about it that just blows me away is just making stuff out of junk and getting it to work. And that's what I've seen in this project as well, which is, in my mind, the highest form of engineering. So fantastic work. Congratulations to the creator of the Direct Granules Extruder project. Seriously, this is a step towards saving the world. I don't think I'm overstating that when I say it.
Woo! Congratulations to our 5th place winner and winner of $3,000. I believe you're on the call. Many of you may know him as Homo Faciens, his YouTube channel and incredible YouTube personality. I will turn it over to you to accept your award. Give you just a moment to spotlight you as I find you in the list here.
Okay, so Thank you, Hackadays. Thank you, Digi-Key. Thank you, Supplyframe, for the prize money. It will, of course, be used to bring this machine forward and to hopefully bring granules to 3D printing and to remove the filament. So will be exciting weeks ahead to bring this to life and to make it ready for serious production someday. Hopefully, we can see it on the market in 2022. Thank you.
Congratulations and thank you for joining us today, and thank you for all your awesome work and beautiful documentation of this project. I'm really excited to be able to access it for our own purposes at Design Lab, as I mentioned, and really excited to just see what the broader community does with this tool from here.
I am super excited about the 4th place winner this year because I think about the problem of making research more widely available. And if you think about citizen science and getting more people, I guess, casually or like a hobby involved in research, that's awesome. But if you can also outfit more labs with affordable equipment that works well, that is really a game changer. And so this winning entry found a way to bring together modular electronics with some custom designed glue to put them all together into a useful lab tool in an affordable way. Let's take a look.
This project proved the fact that electronics can be very affordable. The fact that it's small and handheld makes it be something modular that I can envision it going into some kind of bigger testing machine or learning tool that opens up a new idea or a new type of tester.
With the Raspberry Pi spectrometer, I was really impressed at how compact they were able to make it. The machines I'm used to are, desktop, bigger sized, refrigerator sized, and they got it really small and really cheap, and that's just the best of both worlds. Congratulations, Raspberry Pi spectrometer, to see the impact you'll have on the world.
So congratulations to the Raspberry Pi spectrometer project. It looks like this project had a lot of hard work been put into it, so congratulations, and I can't wait to see where this project goes. I'll definitely be following it.
Raspberry Pi spectrometer. Woohoo!
And I believe we have you on the call here. Give me just a moment to spotlight you.
Hi. Thank you so much, guys. This is a huge honor. I can honestly say I've never won anything in my life, so this is fantastic. It's great to have recognition, and more importantly, I'm really glad that so many people have found this so useful. Where was I? Yeah, I was going to say this is a huge, fantastic honor. Thank you so much. I've never won anything in my life before, so it's really, really nice to have recognition, and more importantly, I'm really, really glad that people have found this project very, very useful. So thank you so much to Hackaday, Digi-Key and Supplyframe. I have no more words to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and congratulations. All right, next up, we have our 3rd place winner and award of $10,000. I'm really excited to share with you this winner. They really exemplified how good design can make something feel effortless, even though we know it's not effortless, and just really proves sort of the power of simplicity. Let's hear more from our judges.
This project potentially gives people without the resources to build large turbines or to have access to 3D printers. And I really love the way that decentralizes that process and gets more people working on this specific space.
The elegance of this design really shines in the way that the finished project is just beautiful. It moves in a really elegant way. The type of lighting that they're getting out of the electricity that they're generating is really kind of haunting and elegant. And that's just a byproduct of the actual design.
Congratulations to the flexible circuit wind generator. The work and design that went into this project was amazing, and I think a lot of people are really excited to see what's next for this project.
Congratulations, flexible circuit wind generator. Really beautiful, elegant work.
Congratulations. I believe we have you in the audience, so I'm going to spotlight you now. There you go. Congratulations on winning 3rd place.
Oh, thank you so much. It's amazing. Yeah, when I was a kid, my dad was always inventing and making things. He made a bunch of crazy things, a solar barbecue in our backyard. We would cook hot dogs on it. An ice sailboat that we would ride around on a lake near our house before deciding that was really way too dangerous. He showed me you could shoot very spherical fireballs out of a vacuum cleaner, and all kinds of nutty things like that. But really, he showed me that there might be a better way to do just about anything if you're not afraid to give it a try, and that even if you fail, you can learn and enjoy so much in the effort. So thankfully, my wife also came to understand that philosophy after about 20 years of messing around with plastic and foil wind generators on our kitchen counter. But anyways, thanks very much to Supplyframe, Digi-Key, and Hackaday for supporting innovation. For anyone who's willing to give it a try, innovation is what makes the world get better and better over time, and this contest is helping make anyone into an innovator. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We always love to hear where people get their sort of, hacker innovator spirit. It's great to hear when it's passed down through family members and passed on throughout the community and friends and connections. So thanks for sharing that story, and we're excited to see where this project goes.
I've got to say, it is so cool after watching all these projects this year to get to hear these personal stories about the people that are making them. I'm really having fun because of that. Looking at the video from the judges on the last one of the things that Clarissa said is that these projects are getting people to work in areas where we need more people working in them. And I think the 2nd place winner is another one just exactly like that. Looking back over the last few years, I think it's pretty easy to look into the future and see that there's going to be less and less in-person events and more remote things. And one side effect of that is people aren't interacting with other people quite as much. And one of the ways that solutions have been kind of envisioned for that are through companion robots. It's kind of a newer area, and you may have even heard it called cobots. This 2nd place winner is bubbling up that idea and doing research in that area. Let's see what the judges had to say.
In an elegantly simple way, mimics the kind of expressions that we're used to seeing on human beings. It's so powerful. And I think putting that kind of ability, that sort of design ability into people's hands is just so powerful.
An amazing number of people have actually gotten involved and done something with it. And that actually, from that point of view, it's totally a success. He has somehow managed to get other people involved. And that's a really difficult thing to do because everybody's working on their own project. I'm not sure how he managed that, but that's really impressive.
That takes this really sophisticated aspect of robotics and puts it in the hands of people who are coming to it from a tinkering perspective, or coming to it from a way that is not a traditional path into robotics. So I think that this is really powerful, and I'm excited to see how people would integrate this into their projects. So congratulations to StackChan for winning this award for your excellent work. I'm excited to see where this goes.
It's a JavaScript-driven super-kawaii robot called StackChan, and they are the winners of the 2nd place this year and $15,000.
Thank you so much. I'm not a native English speaker, so I prepared a script. I'm glad I didn't have to trash it. Thank you, Hackaday Prize, for giving me honorable 2nd award. First of all, I'd like to thank all members of the worldwide StackChan community. Without your passion and creativity, I wouldn't be standing here. Actually, I'm sitting now. And next, I'd like to thank Jimmy Rai and the M5 Stack team. And thanks to Peter Hardy and the Motable SDK team, I couldn't have achieved the concept of a cute robot that runs in JavaScript without the help of the excellent devices and frameworks. Thank you, Hackaday, for giving me the opportunity to share StackChan with the world. And Finally, I'd like to thank my wife and 3 children for their patience. I have dedicated almost all of my non-work time to Structure. The kids have been Structure's best playmates. Also, the most strict reviewers of new features. They can easily detect childish tricks. They get bored so easily. I put a lot of effort into how to keep them happy. Okay, so I will continue to spread Structure all over the world. I will continue to develop Structure so that it does not end up being a movement. That's all for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and congratulations again. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for, our grand prize, winner of $25,000 and a design lab residency. This project, I think, really just shows off how open source technology can make something that's super challenging much more accessible, and really push the bar on design and engineering and how something can fit into a beautifully designed user-friendly package. So without further ado, let's hear from our judges.
So an Arduino for pneumatics, I mean, that right there is just enough to sell it to me. Because I've had to do quick prototypes of pneumatics before, and it's never easy. You gotta have to go and like find all the right components. There's tubes, there's pumps, all electronics. It's hard to make it digitally controlled. Super useful, and if it's a need, that's definitely there on the market.
I loved how the creators behind this project openly talked about inviting people to collaborate in the project page. That was so amazing to see, just that sort of open invitation for anyone who believes in the vision to join them.
And not only have they obviously solved the problem completely, but they've solved the problem with polish. It's beautifully documented, beautifully done. It's far smaller than I would have imagined that you could do that and still have sufficient power. And yet there it is.
Congratulations, Flow.io, for being the Hackaday Grand Prize winner.
Congratulations to Flow.io. You have brought great credit upon yourself, your university, and your team.
Congrats to Flow.io. This is an amazing project. I'm super excited to see how the Hackaday community runs with Flow.io.
Congratulations to the Flow.io team. Woo!
Woohoo!
Dear Hackaday community, I'm absolutely thrilled that Flow.io was selected as winner of the Hackaday Grand Prize. I would first like to say special thanks to my closest collaborators, Haejun Yoon and Ozgun Opsar, to my advisor, Joseph Paradiso from MIT Media Lab, and to all the other donors and contributors listed on the softrobotics.io website. Without your help, this project would not have been where it is today. My mission is to make innovation and prototyping in emerging fields seamless and easily accessible to people from all technical backgrounds through the creation and deployment of novel development platforms like Flow.io, which has now been used by people in multiple countries. And I'm incredibly grateful to the Hackaday jury for selecting Flow.io as winner of the Hackaday Grand Prize. This award would greatly help with our development and deployment efforts, and to ultimately enable more people to realize their creative project ideas with this technology. Thank you.
But we really appreciate all of their contributions to this project. I think it's really, as we heard from our judges, going to be such a game changer in the world of hardware, with pneumatics having a platform that makes that easier to take on and easier for people to build off of is just hugely impactful. And we're really excited to continue to work with Flow.io through their residency next year and see the Hackaday community continue to build off of this incredible innovation. Maybe one more round of applause for Flow.io and for all of our awardees.
Yay.
Woo!
So Majenta and I were on a test run of the prize ceremony yesterday, and she mentioned that this is the 8th year of the Hackaday Prize, which I cannot believe. It seems like it's such a huge mountain to climb every year, but there's a huge turnout from the community, and it's over before you want it to be. And one of the things that has always made this possible is Supplyframe. Steve Flagg founded the Hackaday Prize back in 2014. He's of course the CEO of Supplyframe, and every single year we've seen an incredible amount of excitement and support, and really anything that we need to get people involved in the Hackaday Prize, to bring in judges, to pull everyone together. Supplyframe has always been there for us. So thank you so much for making the Hackaday Prize possible.
And on that note, of course, we have to again thank everyone that's involved in this incredible community. We have such a diverse group of makers, designers, engineers, hackers, scientists, and everything in between. And it's really you all that keep this initiative going. And I also want to, of course, thank again our exclusive distributor sponsor, Digi-Key, for continuing to support these awards and this initiative and give funding to these projects that really make a difference in open source hardware and in the lives of one another. It's always so incredible to just see the time and curiosity and dedication that people put towards these projects, not only taking an idea and making it into a reality and building something physical in the world, which we all know hardware is hard. It's not easy to make something that has to work and look good and help other people use it with no problem, ideally. So thank you all for continuing to do that, and also to support one another. Something that really just warms my heart every year being involved with the Hackaday Prize is seeing the way you all continue to push each other and challenge each other. As we mentioned, it's been, a difficult couple of years, and moving this all online. We weren't sure, exactly how it was going to go, but there's been no bumps in the road. It's incredible to see just everyone continue to want to support one another and build something that helps their neighbor out. It's not easy to think about something that's going to be socially impactful and really make a difference in the lives of others, but you guys continue to raise the bar and really impress us and inspire a broader community of individuals to get involved and make a difference in their community. So thank you all. So exciting to wrap up the 8th year of the Hackaday Prize, and I'm really excited to see what everyone brings to the table next year. So get those tools warmed up and those ideas bubbling, and we'll see you on Hackaday.io.